Yeah, this is Covina Man. Just gonna do a kind of a response video. Just real quick. A channel by the name of subzero 3639 did a video called Dr. Ben Carson Shaking My Head, Why Blacks Should Leave the Democratic Party. And in the video, the brother was sort of referring to me in some certain parts of the video. So I thought I would just give him a quick response. I'm not going to drag this on. But this is a political video. So if, people not into politics or don't care about certain parts about politics or the black community, just skip on with this video. Never mind. This is not any kind of prepping video. But anyway, okay, the brother Subzero, he and I are familiar with each other going back a few years. We used to debate a lot on a radio talk show that no longer exists called the Tracy and Friends morning show out of somewhere out of Ohio or somewhere. He's from Atlanta. I'm from Los Angeles. And we both used to listen to this show. Anyway, he had made the comment about black people should leave the Democratic Party. And if you care to listen to the video, his rather long video, then maybe I'll put the link in there, or else you can just look up subzero 3639. But anyway, brother was made a point about whether or not black people should be in the Democratic Party. And he didn't necessarily say black people should join the Republican Party. He was just making a case that black people should leave the Democratic Party because of a few issues. He had talked about religion. He had talked about some other things. And so, all well and good. I just think that, as many people have said before, the black people are not a monolith. I like to break it down a little bit more in detail or description. The black community is made up of multiple subgroups. There's multiple subgroups, like a jigsaw puzzle. It's like 100-piece jigsaw puzzle put together that makes up the black community. It is not a monolith, as many people have said. So in saying that, I think there are black people who either should leave the Democratic Party or does not belong in the Democratic Party and probably belong somewhere else. I would totally agree with him on certain issues. I think within the Democratic Party, it's made of various subgroups. White people vote Democrat, but the black people, there are groups who should leave. I think that you have coons, the house Negroes, some bedwenches, and these Uncle Toms. They have a party for themselves. It's called the GOP. Every coon, every bootlicking Uncle Tom, they have a home with the white supremacists, with David Duke and Trump and all of them. That's where they belong. But you have another subgroup of black people, which of whom black people don't really recognize or don't want to admit that they exist. And I think that these people exist. And for some reason, I think Subzero himself may be some part of this group. And that's a black extremist. There are within the black community, I wouldn't say black people are racist, but there are black people who are black supremacists. There are black people who are radical. It's not radical Islamic fascists, but they're radical black fascists. There are people in the black community who are the black separatists, black extremists, like I said, and they have a black first, black black this and black that. There's no political party has room for racial extremists. Democrats, Republicans. I'm sure there's a lot of racial extremists in the Republican Party, but they're not going to come out and say, yeah, we're the new home of the white racial extremists. No, I don't. And I don't think the Democratic Party is going to have room for that either. So I think if you're a black person and you're a racial extremist and you're talking about everything black first, black people do this, black, I don't think that you should be in the Democratic Party. In fact, I don't even think you should be in America. You should find you a black country, settle up there, be black everything, take care of you, do black first, give reparations to yourself, whatever you want to do, separate, go right ahead. No one should stop you or interfere you or dissuade you from staying in America or becoming a Democrat. You should just be free to go. Like Marcus Garvey, he had the UNI, and his thing was, I'm pro-black, I'm leaving America. I think that's your role model. Be pro-black, be black first, be black extremist, and leave. Leave the Democrats, leave America. Hey, nice to know you. Nice to know you. Just get out. But those people who are believe in rights and civil rights and believe in equality and believe in that the government is there to help out the weak and the poor. That's the people that believe it belong in the Democratic Party. Whatever race you are, or whatever religion or who you love, who you have sex with, all that stuff. That's not, those people belong in the Democratic Party. Coons and extremists, no, they don't belong in the Democratic Party. That's all I got to say, bro. If you want to debate this further, just let me know, bro.